So figuring out how to use Telecoin didn't happen overnight. It took a lot of back and forth calls to customer service, a lot of experimentation. We sunk a lot of money into the phone this first week, trying to figure out how the new system worked. But I think we've started to come on to something that works for us. We'll see how it goes with the next week. Another thing that I'd like to touch on is mail. Mail is extremely important. We really couldn't do in-person visitation. Leflore County stopped doing it when COVID happened, and they just never started back up again. But when we sent mail, it was something physical you could hold in your hand that you could read from the other person. Maybe you could have a picture to look at, and you didn't have to go to the kiosk to do it. You didn't have to go to this little computer hung on the wall, shared by 15 other guys. You could have it. It was yours. You could put it in your bunk. You could hold on to it, put it in your pocket. That was mail. I think my only complaint about the new system is that you can't have real mail anymore. They don't give you the letter, they scan it into the kiosk, and you have to sit and try to read it on the kiosk. So far we have not sent mail for this reason. We've attempted to send books, but he was allowed to have books last time around. This time around, we don't know if they've even been received yet. That's still a work in progress. So I think reasonable expectations for the first week are that you're not going to get to communicate with outside people right away. You're going to need to take some time to figure out what the rules are in your pod and in your facility. That's both the rules that the inmates make for themselves and the rules that you have to follow as part of the facility, whether it be the rules for mail or contact or conduct, I guess, if they do anything like that. I've never heard of anything like that, but every place has rules. Medicine has been a learning curve too. It's been a struggle to get him his medicine. Just basic over-the-counter medicine like aspirin. At this point it's a week and a couple days, and he only just got an aspirin today after requesting medical every single day to get an aspirin. Getting him his prescriptions was somewhat less painless, though it did take a little more time. Just needed to scan in his prescriptions, and the nurse took care of it. It did take longer than we would have liked to get him to see a doctor. I still don't know if he's been fully seen by a doctor. And when I say seen by a doctor, I mean literally the doctor goes in, they see you, they say, what do you need? And then they just kind of decide if you get it. You don't get tests run on you. It's not like going to the doctor where they order lab work and everything else. So far it has not been like that. Everything the doctor has done so far is follow-up on stuff that was ordered by an outside doctor from before he went in. So far that medical progress has been slow and moderately effective, partially effective. So that is the first week in jail. You have uncertainty, you have experimentation, you have a long lag time between getting what you need and needing what you need. And you just have to hope that someone can help you. And if you are the person on the outside, you have to be that person that helps.